It's the NFL on EA Sports. And this one features Josh Jacobs, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing. It's the Ravens and the Chargers on Sunday night.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shut. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him.
There he goes, left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow them down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 17 carries, 114 yards, and a score.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling.
And take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his fifth rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. Leading them out, a two-year starter at Ohio State and second overall pick in the draft, C.J. Stroud.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, accentuate the positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're a running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. But now he appears to be in some pain from the 33. Here's 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Stroud coming right back after the pick six. Look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 19 carries, 91 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And Stroud now to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Smith. And his throw is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Jacobs taking it right down Broadway. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Josh Jacobs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 21-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. He's got this to the rookie, Rashee Rice. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a 1st down. Stroud sets up the play action. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Robinson will try to pick it up, and he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And the Chargers first down.
Stroud to throw it. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard.
Here's Stroud. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Stroud looking to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 21-0 our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stroud. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jacobs going to try the middle. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 110 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. 3rd and 5. From the gun, here's Smith. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. On the return is Peterson. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And down he'll go at the 25. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. More from L.A. in a moment. Now Geno on 1st down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. More from L.A. in a moment. Smith's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Trying to run for it with Snell. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing to me to see a guy make a mistake in this phase of the game, because you can it's all on him. All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football, don't they?
Stroud out of the gun here. His throw incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. First and 10, it's Stroud. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Robinson. Fighting him off. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Play action. Here's Stroud. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Stroud. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he will pick up the first down as he is out of bounds. And on that, we will reach the 2-minute warning. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Again, it's Stroud. Touchdown, Chargers. Amon-Ra St. Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters. Meaning, after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. Smith on first down.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Now it's Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3rd and 4.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Smith's throw complete to McBride.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And his kick here is good. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Stroud's throw complete there to St. Brown.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Final play of the half. Stroud. That's laid out deep for Rice.
It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. C.J. Stroud and the offense back out there.
Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A shotgun snap to Stroud. That is caught, and he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. And Stroud now to throw.
And his throw here is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to Robinson now on first down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Throwing now is Geno. He'll let one go deep for downs. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Now it's Peterson. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud on 3rd down now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The throwing again is Stroud. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So that maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but it does get them back within a couple of scores.
And at this point in the third quarter, you don't have much margin for error, and that means you can't have drives that end with nothing. Whether it's a punt, a turnover on downs, those have to go away. You have to end with a kick, either a field goal or an extra point after a touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start by running the option to the right. Now he's into the clear. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Geno. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. Stroud now on 1st and 10. And Stroud wisely slides down safely after picking up the first down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Now Stroud. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd down, it's Stroud. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Stroud to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And
anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
First down, Ravens.
Now Smith. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 59 yards. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had it. He's got a man complete. A big play there for L.A. And even 60 yards.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's 2nd and 10. Stroud.
And now here's another interception.
Force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A give, it's Jacobs off the option.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Off the option, here's Jacobs.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and to big yardage all night long.
Fielded at the 43. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. L.A. readies for its next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Stroud looking to throw.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On 1st down, here's Stroud.
That is caught by Thielen. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Here goes Stroud again.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Adam Thielen, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
Smith on 1st down.
This pass left side to Downs.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Once again, it's Jacobs. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. That's taken on the 25. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A good start there on 1st down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Stroud here on 3rd and long.
And it's and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. Finding room at midfield. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now Stroud. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Stroud.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice.
Well, if you've been waiting all day for this Sunday nighter's been worth the wait. It's 3rd down here. Stroud to throw it.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Do, yes. And they're going to win this football game. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, taking that knee, maybe just a sigh of relief. They withstood a big fourth quarter comeback. Able to hold on, though.
Certainly looked like they had things going their way, didn't it? In the fourth quarter, they had to just hold on. As you said, furious assault on them, but they were able to get it done, take a knee, and head to the locker room with a win.
A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just one possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
So for the Ravens, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for L.A., they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.